So this clip went viral and I want us to talk about it. But before we do, I want you to like this video, share this video, and subscribe if you're watching for the first time. Let's talk about this.
I don't care what you say. God loves me from where I am. You may have figured some shit out faster than me, quicker than me, before me. Shut up. I'm doing the best I can with every 24 hours I get. I don't want what you have. I don't want your wife. I don't want your career. I don't want your songs. I don't want nothing that's got to do with nothing that you have. I just want what God has in mind for me. And if you are successful, if you are accomplished, and you are someone that have achieved certain things that I haven't gotten to yet, you just showing me what's possible. But I still don't want it because you have it. Thank you for showing me what's possible. Because once you plant the seed, then at some point, I'm going to get to my own mansion. I'm going to get to my own marriage. I'm going to get to my own magical marriage. I don't want to just get married no more. I want to get married and do it for the rest of my life. No teeth in my mouth, mashed potatoes and coleslaw. Thinking we just like the movie, The Notebook, just there. To the last breath. And I want to feel the butterflies in my stomach the whole time. I want a wife that will know exactly what to say when I'm broken and I'm confused and I'm fucked up and I'm on the brink of destruction and I woke up to we're about to lose it all. And yet the covering of my wife and what she's saying and what she's praying over me gives me a level of reassurance that we're going to be okay when the whole world is crumbling in on me. Some of these want to get married. You don't even know what to say when I'm fucked up. So you just hear. This dress ain't going to make me feel better. Your cleavage ain't going to get me through this shit that I'm dealing with right now. The jiggle and the wiggle ain't going to fix none of this. The wiggle ain't going to pay the mortgage unless we go on OnlyFans.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to Kirk Franklin, who is creating space, specifically a safe place for a celebrity, for a man like Tyrese to be as vulnerable, to be real, to express. You know, oftentimes men don't have a place to express what they're really feeling. And the fact that Kirk Franklin is opening up space for men to talk it out, I love it. As a Christian, I truly believe that more men need space like this, specifically Black men as well. Black men need space to vent, to share, to talk about what's really going on the inside. So I want to give a shout out to Kirk Franklin because I know that this was one of those round tables that he does when he's bringing men together to talk about what's going on. I do want to talk to the men because as I'm listening to Tyrese, I can't help but think about there are things that I even go through personally that I could relate to what he is sharing. And I know that there are men who also relate to this as well. If you are a man and you're watching this, I want you to know that you're seen, that God sees you. Even Tyrese, I'm pretty sure he knows that God loves him. But when I listen to Tyrese, I can't help but just really be consumed at the fact that I can tell he's been through some hurt and I could tell that he's been through some life. And there's not a single person here, man or female, woman or man, right? We all go through hurt, pain, life experiences that are challenging, that make us feel like we are being a little bit too vulnerable or don't know what to do in life, or we feel misunderstood. You're not alone. No, not a single person here that's watching is alone. I'm not alone. You're not alone. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you feel like you can't express, my encouragement to you fellas is to find a safe place where you could express what you're going through, whether it be a therapist, whether it be somebody you know, a trusted relationship, a pastor, a brother, or a friend. You as a man need community of men around you. What will happen if you don't have men around you is you will end up having destructive patterns in your life. And I know that because I know what it was like for me to not have trusted men around me that I could talk about things that I'm going through. And when I don't have that, when I feel like I'm isolated, I feel like I end up doing things that I shouldn't be doing. This is why having a community of men is critical for your growth, critical for your development, critical for your elevation. It helps protect you and guard you from things that you shouldn't be doing. But Tyrese shared something that I feel like was really spot on, because what he's essentially saying is, I need somebody that sees me, that loves me for me. When I'm listening to him, I'm hearing him say, "Do you love me?" Whether it's a man or a woman of his life, a wife. Like he feels like he needs that love, that unconditional love. Hey, YouTube fam, quick commercial break. I wanted to pause real quick to say thank you. Thank you for every like. Thank you for every comment. Thank you for subscribing. Y'all, you guys are helping me reach more people when you engage with the content. But I also wanted to share that we are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Can you help me by subscribing? If you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can know whenever I go live or whenever I post a video. Your support helps me to reach more people on this platform. And I really appreciate you guys for your support and helping me thus far. Y'all, we are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. And with your help, we could do it. Now back to the video. He made a statement about, not marrying just to marry, but he wants to do it like forever. And I think there are a lot of men who resonate. There are a lot of men who might face that. There are a lot of men who might be going through that. I want you to know that you're not alone. And if you ever find yourself in a place where you feel like you're not loved, lean into God. Lean into the one who has loved you, the one who has created you, the one who cares for you, the one who wants everything to do with you. Like, you mean so much to God. And God loves you so much that he will pursue you until you experience him. And I don't know who this is for, but sometimes you might feel like you're rejected by God. But oftentimes we feel rejected by God because we have been rejected by man. And just because you've been rejected by man, it doesn't mean that God rejects you. Man may reject you, but God actually accepts you just the way you are. And when he enters into your life, he will transform you into the very thing that he's called you to be. So don't neglect yourself. Don't neglect your health. Don't neglect your mental health. Fellas, if you're watching me, brother, if you're watching me, this is the season and this is the sign for you to take your mental health seriously, to be around men and women, trusted relationships that can handle your vulnerability. I pray that you find peace, that you find love, that you find relationships that you can trust, that you could talk about things that you don't normally talk about in public. I hope this was helpful. If this was, please join the conversation. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're watching for the first time. I'll see you guys on the next video.